everyone, this is the movie about week 3, and I'm just going to kind of go through some of the assignments. So the first thing that you have to do is a discussion forum, and it just is a discussion to compare the pros and cons of storing things locally versus storing things in the cloud, right? So with popular cloud-based storage like Dropbox, iCloud, OneDrive, saving work remotely, it's a common business practice. Research the concepts of cloud-based storage and then discuss the pros and cons of using remote storage area. Contrast the pros and cons of cloud-based storage with local storage devices like your hard drive, a USB drive, an external portable drive. So based on your research, would you use cloud storage? What capacity would you use remote storage? So put that in a discussion, and you're going to be graded on the completeness of your answer, grammar, punctuation, spelling, and then put URLs, the address, for any sites that you use to come to your conclusions. Okay, so the second thing is the Dropbox account. So Dropbox is a cloud-based, one cloud-based storage area that you can use. If you don't have a Dropbox account, go ahead and set one up and just use the free level. And then you would log in. So you would just Google Dropbox. And what the goal of this is to organize your Dropbox space. So log into your Dropbox account and create a folder structure to organize your work. The structure can be one of your designs. So it could be school related, work related, home related. It doesn't really matter to me. But you have to have 2 folders out at the main level, and then at least one of those folders has to have subfolders in it. So one example that a lot of students do is to have a folder for each semester of school, and then within each semester a folder for each course that you're taking. Once you have that structure created, save a file to one of the subfolders. I don't really care which. And then you want to print screen the subfolder that contains the one file. So let me walk through that. So I've already, oops, that's not my, over here. So this is my Dropbox. So to create a new folder at this main level, I'm just going to pause here for a minute. Sorry guys, I was at the wrong level. I want you to go to this home here, which I was actually in it doing work. So I was like, okay, so at this home level, over here on the right, we want to do a new folder. So let's say I'm going to do 2020 fall semester. Okay, and I'm going to create that. So now that's going to create one new folder at this Dropbox level. I want you to do at least 2 at that. Then notice that I'm in the Dropbox. So now I want to do a new folder again. So let's say I'm going to do a 107 digital technologies, right? Create it. So now within that structure of fall, I have a digital technologies. I'm going to go back a level to fall, right? And there's my digital. I'm going to do another new folder, CSE 122, programming, logic, and problem solving. So that's another one, right? So then it takes me into it. I'm going to use that to go back a level. Sorry. And I would just create one of these for each of the subfolders within the main folder. Then in one of these, I'm going to upload a file. So I'm going to click here. These are not good. Okay, let's just do that one. Okay. So I'm uploading that. So when you're in Dropbox, you can save to Dropbox while you're in the document, or when you're in Dropbox, you can go and upload it, right? So now I have this file inside Digital Technologies, which is inside of Fall, which is in my main level, right? So once you do that, then what I want you to do is in here, I want you to take a screenshot of all of this, right? So you can do a shift print screen and it'll take a snapshot. You come over to Word, paste it into a Word document, and you're good to go. All right? So that's what you need to do here is print screen a subfolder with that file. Upload the print screen to the Dropbox. Usually students have to put that print screen into Word and then you upload the Word. So in the message box, describe the folder structure you're creating and why. So that's Dropbox. SlideShare. SlideShare is not a tool that you use to create slideshows, but rather a platform for you to disseminate them to an audience, right? So you can put already created slideshows up there, give the person the link, and then they can use it. So if you were doing training remotely, or if you were doing some marketing, you could have that material up on SlideShare and then share out that URL for that presentation, and you can get people to watch it. So there's a couple ways to get SlideShare. If you have a LinkedIn account, which I highly recommend all of you getting, then you can just do your LinkedIn account to SlideShare. And once again, you can Google SlideShare and it will get that. I did want to note that starting on September 24th, SlideShare is going to be this scribed, I don't know how to scribed. I'm not sure exactly how things are going to change then, but at this moment in time, it's still SlideShare. So you would you would do a little research on SlideShare, right? So Google what it does. If you go into SlideShare, there's, like here I found one, how to use SlideShare. I just Googled that and came up with something. So learn about SlideShare, and then create a PowerPoint presentation. Doesn't have to be super long. Create a PowerPoint presentation on what SlideShare is used for, right? So there's a little research, you do a little bit of PowerPoint, and then you upload it to this SlideShare platform, and you share that link with hmandelinich@starkstate.edu. And as a backup, put your PowerPoint in the Dropbox in this SlideShare, right? So when I'm in SlideShare, there's a couple things, right? So you can go to your little picture, which I don't have a picture, and you can go to different areas. If you just go to like your main, like that's what this is. And then I would just click upload, and I would drag whatever, let's see if I can find a PowerPoint here. I should have been a little more organized. Well, here's some. So let's just do this. Right? So that's an already existing PowerPoint, and it is uploading it. So once it uploads, you can change the name, you can add some kind of description, you can put it in some kind of category. So when people are searching, you can make it public or private, limited, so just the people with the link. You can make it public. You can put tags in here. So like if you were doing this as marketing for a business, you'd put tags in there that if people are searching on topics and that topic fits what you're marketing, that your slideshow would come up as one of the matches, right? So that would be a good thing. So then if I set publish, all right, so let's just say education. And then once you publish it, right, you can share it. So then this link here would be what you would copy and paste into this presentation or this assignment. All right, so that's that one. When is good? So all I do is Google when is good. You can set up an account or you don't have to. And then let me go back one. This is what you get to. So I recommend watching this video to just orient yourself with it. But all I want you to do, when is good is a product that lets you try and schedule people that don't have like access to your platform to do like an Outlook calendar meeting. And so all you do is, okay, this is going to be a 30-minute meeting. So it changes, right? So there's an hour just so it's not so busy. And then you come through here and time zones. So we want Eastern, okay? So you would pick whatever times you are available for your meetings, right? So all of the green says, okay, and then this is review of curriculum, okay? So you pick your times, you create your event, and this is the code that you use to share with somebody, all right? So then you, which I actually didn't do that, so I'm gonna copy it so I have it. I'm gonna say that. All right, and then send this link to your invitees. So that's what you're going to do, and you're going to send it to your classmates and me mainly, right? I would like you, let me go back here. Okay, it has the class, but you don't have to do the whole class. Just do a couple people in the class. Like if you look in the class email, there should be a couple, just do like a person right above and below you alphabetically, and then do me, okay? And then you would send that out, and everybody would get it, and I'll respond to you what I can do. But what you need to do for this is create a Word document that explains the process you used and the results. Did you get a response from everybody? Did you find a time that works for everyone? So when you get these invites, guys, answer it and just pick a couple times. Don't pick every time. So when the person receiving it can see how it kind of meshes together, okay? And so that's it for when is good. And then the last thing is research. So you're going to research two products, Asana and Microsoft Project. They're both used for project planning. I want you to just short paper, a couple paragraphs, maybe a table. So it's nice to have a couple paragraphs explaining, and then also when you're doing things like comparison of price and uses and features, that lends itself really well to a table. But it's not enough to just give me the table, right? So that was kind of the mistake on the last one, is people just gave me the table, but no dialogue about what it's saying. So I really want both. I want you to do maybe a comparison and contrast table, but I also want you to explain what that table means and what product you think would be a better choice for a company or for you, and include the URLs of the sites. And then just the final reminder that you need all of this stuff to go into your OneNote notebook. All right, so that's it for this week. Good luck, and reach out to me if you have any problems.